Hello again. I cannot, I am sure, be the only one who felt a sinking feeling of despair to see our Prime Minister Rishi Sunak behaving as though he was in love with the Canadian Premier Justin Trudeau. The two of them got on famously at the conference in Bali because, of course, they are both fanatical globalists, determined to change the countries which they run in fundamental ways which most of those living there would rather not see happen. Trudeau, for example, is committed to bringing in 1.5 million immigrants to Canada in the next 3 years, something which most Canadians would happily do without. Sunak is also keen on immigration, but he's playing a rather more cunning game by claiming to be cracking down on illegal immigration while at the same time inviting millions of Indians to this country on so-called student visas. That's the kind of student visa which enables the holders to bring their wives and children with them and then never leave the country even when their studies have ended. Now, of course, what the Canadians get up to with their own democracy is really none of my business, but what happens in Britain definitely is. And I've noticed that something has gone seriously wrong with democracy here. Although we are often assured that when we vote, we do not do so for this or that leader, but are voting rather for the political party, that is, of course, nonsense, as we all of us know. We choose between two potential prime ministers, Wilson or Heath, Callaghan or Thatcher, Blair or Major, Brown or Cameron. In other words, we decide whom we would trust more to run our country. Something though has changed in recent years. In 2015 we chose David Cameron, but then we ended up with Theresa May. Then in 2019 we chose Boris Johnson and ended up with first Liz Truss and then Rishi Sunak. There is something slightly alarming about this because it is as though the political class have decided that they feel that it is they who should choose our leader rather than us. It's all done by sleight of hand, like the 3-card trick. You choose who you think will run the country, and then when the card is turned over, it's not what you expected at all. Nobody in Britain, other than a handful of MPs, chose Liz Truss any more than we chose Rishi Sunak. Thinking now of the subject of immigration, I cannot imagine two people I would less rather have in charge of immigration to Britain than Rishi Sunak and Suella Braverman. We did not vote for this, we were never asked, and this is not our choice. I hardly know how to make myself more clear, really. No wonder Sunak was behaving like Love's young dream with Trudeau. They're both peas out of the same internationalist pod.